Hi and welcome back guys to my channel. It's Ruthless Rufus here, and we're back with the Ultimate Racing League for round 2, race 2. Now as you can see we are still at Deep Forest, and obviously it's one make BMW M6 Sprint. Now this track there was no qualifying for race 2. It's based off race 1, so it's a reversed grid. There's also in this race, it's only 17 laps, but there is a required pit stop. So for this race there is only medium and hard tyres, but there is no pit stop there is no pit stop window, so they can pit whenever they want. So anyway, let's get this rolling and see where everyone's starting. So P White it's not completely reversed grid, it's the top 6 were reversed and then so and so on. So it's not completely reversed, that's slightly wrong. Anyway, let's get this going. So starting on pole is P White, he's starting on the hards. Flat B is second, starting on the hards. Brody third, starting on the hards. Deck, he's starting on the hards. Firepower fifth. Benzo sixth. Rufus seventh, he's starting on the mediums. So the top 6 are all on the mediums, and then Rufus is starting in 7th on the mediums. Broomfield 8th. Cab 9th. So Bloomfield's hards, Cab's mediums. Hoggy starts on the hards in 10th. Jabba starts on mediums in 11th. And race 1 winner Chuck starts on the hards in 12th. So let's get this this 17 lap race on the way. No fears as good a race as race 1. And they are off. The lights have gone out and they are speeding down towards the first corner. It's a nighttime race as well, so that makes it a bit more trickier. Can they all get around? They all get around okay. But P White is still leading, but he has got Flat B right on his coattail. Deck is trying to get past Brody, but he's not having much luck at the moment. Brody's managing to hold him off in 3rd. And Firepower there in 5th. All coming down to the next corner. And then there's Rufus coming around the corner. And looks like Hockey nearly completely lost it there. Oh, I think there might have been a bit of a touch there, I'm not sure. Maybe there was, because Jabba slowed up a little bit. So Chuck's had a good start to this race at lap 2 and he's already up to 8th position. But he's on the hards as well. But Hockey and Benzo are battling it out for that 7th spot. The gap has opened up to Rufus in 6th, but he's chasing these guys. You've got P White still got the lead, but Brody's there in 2nd. Deck's there in 3rd, right behind him. Looks like Flappy went out a little bit wide there. That's allowed Rufus to get past. Coming around this next corner. Fight looks like Falcott was a bit rough getting out of that corner. That's allowed Rufus to go for a pass. Let's run on with Rufus for a second. Coming down to this corner, there's a bit of a gap to Deck. Goes out a bit wide. And he spun it. So let's get off Rufus because he's done it twice now. He did it in the first race, but he managed to come back. Is he going to be able to do the same thing again and come back? So with PY in first, he's pulled a little bit of a gap to Brody. Not much of a gap, but he has pulled a little bit of a gap. Deck is still chasing him down. Firepower there in fourth, Hoggy there in fifth, Jabba there in sixth, Cab there in seventh, Chuck there in eighth, Bloomfield there in ninth, Rufus is there in 10th now, Flat B is down in 11th, so he's gone into the pits and changed to the mediums, got off them horrible hard tyres. With Benzo as well, he's changed his tyres as well. But he's got a 3-second penalty for that. So people like Brody up inside. Brody's trying to get that first spot off of PY. Can he do it? Oh, Brody goes out, gets that corner all wrong, allowing PY to get the lead, keep the lead. But Deck is going after Brody now. He's been able to, but oh, looks like Deck is going into, Deck has gone into the pits now. So is Firepower, so is Chuck. So that's allowed Hoggy to take third position. Jab up to fourth, Cab up to fifth, Bloomfield up to sixth. Rufus is going to go up to 7th position because he's on the medium tyres. He's going to have to go as long as possible. PY is still leading. He's got Brody right there behind him in second. Brody is in right in PY's slipstream. Oh, he's just out of his slipstream actually, and he has a half-a-second penalty. PY goes out a bit wide. I think he might have got a little bit of a bump from Brody there. And they've got a bit of a gap to Hoggy in third. He's being chased by Jabba, but PY is now taken to the pits, so that's allowed Hoggy to get up to second, with Jabba up to third, Cab up to fourth. Is Jab going to be able to make a move on Hoggy? Yeah, Rufus is there in 5th place now, with half-second penalty. PY just coming out of the pits. Is he going to get out in front of PY? He does. Chuck's there in 8th place now. Firepower in 9th. Bluefield 10th. Deck 11th. Benzo in 12th. Brody goes out very wide there. So he lost a little bit of time, plus he's now about to serve his penalty, so that's going to allow Hoggy to close the gap, but he's got Jabba right behind him. Jabba's looking to try and get past. But Kebab Mams is right there as well. So at the moment this is a three-way battle for that 2nd position. And Jabba did get past, but he completely messed that corner up, so that's allowed Hoggy to take that second spot back. But Hoggy's doing well here because he is on the hard tyres, whereas Jabba and Cabs are both on the mediums. And Jabby's putting Hoggy under a lot of pressure, looks like he really wants to get past. And he is in Hoggy's slipstream, so is Jabba gonna be able to try and go for a pass here and make it stick? Or will Hoggy still keep that second spot? Yeah, he's still managing to keep, but Ryan Hoggy's going to be probably going into pits shortly to get off them hard tyres. But he's still on the hard tyres. You would have thought he'd have changed them by now, so he's been very brave. Like Happy's eyeing up, trying to get past Jabba. Hoggy went very wide there, giving Jabba the opening to try and go past, but he wasn't able to take that opportunity. Chuck's there in 5th now, with Flat B there in 6th. He's being chased by P White, with Bloomfield there in 8th, Firepower there in 9th. Deck there in 10th. Benzo there in 11th. And Rufus has spun again. Looks like Rufus is having a terrible race this race, unfortunately. And he's still in the mediums as well, so he hasn't even been in the pits yet. That's how bad a race he's having. So Rody is opening up that gap to Hoggy now. Hoggy has now taken to the pit to get off the medium tyres, so that's going to allow Jabba to get up to 2nd with Cab there in 3rd. But looks like Cab is right in Jabba's slipstream here. Is he going to try and go for a pass here? Now Chuck's there. Chuck is in way back in 4th is Chuck, but bearing in mind the top 3 still have to pit. So Chuck there in 4th, Flat B there in 5th, P White there in 6th. So you have got these 3. There could be any mistakes. The positions could change, but the gap is about the same between the 3 of them. Hoggy is now out of the pits and in 7th. Bloomfield is there in 8th. And you got Deck and Firepower battling it out. But Deck is pulling away from Firepower now. And Benzo has dropped off in 11th. And obviously there's Rufus there in 12th. And well behind, not having a good race at all. But with lap 8, Brody is still leading with Jabba in 2nd. He's opened up a little bit of a gap to Cab Ambulance now. Sorry guys, I'm just pouring myself a drink quickly. Yeah, so we have got Brody is leading. When he's got half-second penalty, that's going to allow Jabba to close the gap a little bit, but he won't serve it till the next lap, I don't think. So Jab's still got second with Cab there in third, still chasing Jabba down. Chuck is in fourth with Flat B there in fifth. There's a bit of a gap to P White in sixth, with Hoggies closing that gap on P White now. Excuse me. Then there's a bit of a gap to Bloomfield in eighth. Deck there in ninth. Firepower there in 10th. Oh, gets that all, Firepower gets that all wrong. And he spins it as well. That's going to allow Benzo to take that position off Firepower. And Rufus is still there, he's still going, even though he's had a really poor race. So Brody will be taking his penalty this lap. And Jabba and Kebab Man should really close that gap on him now. Cab is right in Jabba's slipstream. Cab's really trying to get past, but with no cigar. And this is brother versus brother at the moment for second place. But with Brody serving his penalty, now he's got Jabba and Kebab Man right behind him. Oh, Kebab Man's got that one all wrong, but he managed to not lose much time. But it's matter, they're on lap 11, it's going to be a matter of when are they going to pit. Because they're going to have to pit soon, they've got 6 laps remaining. I think they're going as long as they can to not have to worry about the hard tyres. The question's going to be, will they be far enough ahead to stay ahead of Chuck, who's in 4th currently? And then Flat B has dropped off from Chuck in 5th. Hoggy's trying to catch him up but not having much luck at the moment. P White's there, just behind him in 7th, not too far behind. And then Bloomfield's in 8th, he's got Deck right on his coattail, trying to get that 8th spot off of him. And there's Benzo in 10th, with Firepower in 11th. And you got Rufus in 12th and last still. And he's just about keeping ahead of the pack to not be lapped, but it's only a matter of time until he will be lapped because he's got a pit still. So Jabba has taken, completely missed that one. Just go back and see because it won't be too long ago. So this is where it is. Jabber eyeing up Brody. Coming down to the first corner on this track. Jabber keeps it on the inside. Brody goes out a little bit wide, which allowed the opening for Jabber to take that first position off of him. So now Jabber's up to first, Brody's down to second, Cab's still there in third. But imagine they will be all will be pitting, so these three will be pitting shortly, if not this lap, maybe the next lap. Looks like they're all. Looks like they are all going in now. Nope, Brody and Cabs are going on, and Cab's been able to get out that corner a lot better than Brody has. Cab's going for it. He's up on his inside. Nope, he doesn't manage to do it. So Brody still has a lead for the time being. Chuck has just got up to third, Flatbeat's up to fourth, Jabber just coming out of the pits now, Hoggy's just about managed to get past him, so Jabber has come out, back out into sixth position. And I think they will be in this lap, because both their fuel meters are going. They have Chuck in third, he's got a bit of a gap to Flatbeat there in fourth. And then there's Hoggy there in fifth, he's being chased by Jabber now in sixth. Then he's being chased by P. White there in seventh. And then there's Bloomfield there in eighth with half a second penalty which will be served shortly. That should allow Deck to close the gap, if not take that spot from him. Benzo there in 10th, £5 in 11th, Rufus in 12th. So Brody and Cab have both gone in the pits now. Is this going to allow Chuck to take the lead? It does, especially because Brody and Cabs have not even started filling up yet. They've changed their tyres, but they're filling up now. Rufus has still not been in the pits yet. So now Chuck has the lead, and he has a good little bit of a lead over Flatby in second. With Hoggy there in third. Brody now is back out of the pits in fourth, chasing Hoggy down. Cab's there in fifth, P. White's there in sixth. Jabber's there in seventh. Bluefield's there in eighth. Dexter in ninth. Benzo's there in 10th, Firepower's there in 11th, and Rufus is there in 12th. Still managing to stay ahead of the pack, but I think when he pits he will be lapped. So Chuck is running away now. He does have the fastest lap with a 27.696. Flat B has a gap to Hoggy. Rufus has gone into the pits now. He was the last person to pit. Chuck does have a good lead with 2 laps to go. And then Flatby there in second. He's being chased by Hoggy. It doesn't look like he is improving and catching him. Looks like he's just keeping that distance the way it is at the moment. And looking at Rufus, he's on the reason he has pitted. He messed up on his pit strategy. He forgot to change his tyres, so he's going to have to change his tyres as well. Again, so he's going to have to go into the pits for a second time, unfortunately. So that puts the icing on the cake for him. So Chuck on lap 16 is leading. Lap B has second spot, but he's still being chased by Hoggy there in third. Cab's up to in fourth with Brody there behind him in fifth. Jabba there in sixth. P White there in seventh. So it's all to play for between fourth and seventh at the moment. Looks like Brody got out of that corner better than Cab down, because Brody is right in Cab's slipstream now. Is Brody going to try and go for a pass here on this next turn? He is trying it, but Cab is defending now. Cabs has managed to keep that full spot because Brody made a slight mistake there. We are now entering onto the final lap of this race. So if anything's going to change, like P White is trying to go for a pass on Jabba. Or actually, it's Jabba's going to try and go for a pass on P White. P White got that all wrong. That's allowed the opening for Jabba to take that sixth spot. So let's push P White down to seventh. Becky's there in 8th spot, with Bloomfield there in 9th. Benzo is going into the pits again. I think that might be his second stop, I'm not sure. Firepower there in 11th. And obviously Rufus is there in 12th and a lap down. So just come down to the final corner. You can see that B can see Hoggy in his mirrors still, but there's not going to be enough time for for Hoggy to catch him. He has closed the gap significantly, but Flat B will have done enough in his mistake. So Chuck is winner of race 2. Flat B will come home to finish in 2nd place. Hoggy will finish 3rd. Cab has managed to hold on to 4th. Brody will finish 5th. Jabba will finish 6th. Deck will finish 7th. P White will finish 8th. Bloomfield will finish 9th. Field has half a second penalty there, so because he can't serve it, he'll have a second penalty at the end of the race. Unfortunately, but thankfully he's far enough up ahead of Firepower to not lose that 11th spot, but Benzo will finish in 11th spot and Firepower will finish in 11th spot. And obviously Rufus has finished already a lap down, so he's had a terrible race for race 2. I'd also like to say as well, I haven't said anything yet, but I would like to say thank you to our sponsors, Dubby and Eldridge Air Conditioning, EAC, for being our sponsors once again this season. If you do like my comments, if you do like my comment, like, comment, subscribe. And if you are new to watching my streams and you haven't raced with URL yet or want to, come and join us on Facebook. So thank you anyway, that was the end of round 2, race 2. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.